Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hard 100, the video series documenting the culling of my collection from what it is to what it is going to be, and that is a Hard 100 games. This is a lunchtime edition of the Hard 100, in which a game that I played during my lunch break. It's a smaller game that can be played in a small amount of time. It's not even really a filler, because I do not like that word when it comes to games, because you can play them for a long time. But I don't know any other way to describe this game as a filler other than it might end up in a landfill? Bottlecap Vikings. Bottlecap Vikings by TMG and Andy Van Sant and art graphic design by David Fulton is a game that takes what other games have done and then stripped away all the fun stuff that made that game a game, and then badoop, made this game. This essentially has you on a little pirate ship around a rondel, which is just a big fancy board game word for just this big circle thing with icons on it. I heard you like icons, so I hope you're happy because they put icons on your icons so you can icon while you icon. What's up, 2003? How you doing? In this game, on your turn, you are going to take your little pirate ship, which is a very cool little piece, and you are going to move around this rondel 1, 2, or 3 times. When you stop, you're going to do the action, and that action is basically giving you one of 3 types of resources, or I guess if damage is a resource, you can do damage. So you're either going to get some wood, you're going to get some gold, or you're going to get some glory. That's it. And the ultimate goal is to either get 10 glory or to build up your little housey thing all the way up to track to win the houses. So this game is just basically the same thing that Harbor did. It is a series of spinning plates that I have to keep spinning, and every time one of them comes to wobble, I got to go back and spin it higher, and then this one starts to wobble and I got to spin it higher. It's just adding this to get this and losing this to add this, and it's just a couple of neat things that it does do, however, is the way that damage is incurred. In a 2-player game, when you go past this little threshold, you take a Valkyrie token, or if you end your space on the same place as another player, you take a Valkyrie token. No big deal. If it's gray, huzzah, it's gray. But if it's red, oh, we might want to be a little bit worried, because when 4 reds sub up around the table, everyone loses food or good or glory or whatever based on how many that you have. The actions that you do are meh. It's just like, oh, I can get 1 wood for free, or I can take 1 good and a damage, but there's no thematic reason why I'm doing this. I'm just following icons on a thing, and there is some stacking and combo potential. You go up this little track on your village board, I guess is what we'll call it, and here's the problem with it, is that all of these abilities stack, but your little token that goes on your village board is covering up the icons that gives you all the things, and there's no way to like leave a clear token behind to keep track of what you're gonna do or what you're able to do. There are a ton of games I have heard that use this rondel mechanic where you're going around the thing and you get to do things and etc, etc. I have Gaia Project, I think that has a rondel in it. Terra Mystica might have one. So it's just going around in a circle and picking an action. But when your actions aren't interesting and the things that the actions give you aren't interesting, then why am I interested in playing you? It also gives you a cardboard chit for the wooden ship marker that goes around the rondel. But why would I want this cardboard chit when I have a wooden ship? Get the fuck out of here. Speaking of get the fuck out of here, let's do some housekeeping. 2 to 4 players. I played this with 2. If you play it with 4, you flip the quote-unquote bottle cap, which is this little hexagon thing in the middle, and then you just have more chances to attack. On the 2-player side, you only can attack one other player, and then you can get attacked this other thing. Ages 10 and up, and then 30 minutes. We tore through this in about 20, but I think about halfway through, we were just kind of wanting the game to end. Comes with some promos. Bottlecap Vikings, I got this for $2 in a video way back when, and I guess I got my money's worth. I played it for a good 20 or 30 minutes, and it's done. However, Bottlecap Redneck Vikings, or whatever this is out of my Hard 100. There's no place for this in my collection. There's no place for this in your collection. It's a land filler. The joke I did at the beginning, I'm doing it now, and I know there are rondels in other games, and I'm sure those games are great, but when you take all the game greatness away and just leave the mechanically thing, done. Once again, my name is Billy. Thank you so much for joining me on this lunchtime edition of the Hard 100. I hope you and yours are well. Peace out.